I think the easiest way for you to change your life is just by putting yourself out there and meet new individuals. I just came back from an alumni event and I've been in the same routine for a couple months now, where work, come home, and the same thing on repeat over and over again. And I always educate myself where I watch different videos, go to different courses online, and just continue to educate myself. But life felt very dry, and because I never really met anyone new or talked to many new individuals. So I decided to, why not alumni event? I got an email. Let me show up. And when I show up, just by simply putting myself out there, I start talking to individuals and I notice what I have to offer. And immediately one thing led to another. It led to dinner, it led to another opportunity, and immediately just overnight, things start moving, things change. There's a pattern of interruptions on what I do in my life. And I came back and I want to make this video is that I noticed that in order to change your life, most of the time you need other human being. If you feel like your life is stuck right now, it's not because you're not trying hard enough, it's because you're not introducing with a new variable. You need to break the patterns. And most of the time, the pattern, we're social creatures, and it comes from another form of human being. And most likely, when is the last time you met someone in a field or in the direction we want to? I'm not just talking about, first of all, if you're staying home all the time, you will start building confidence and a bit of your social skill just by meeting and talking to new individuals, one person at a time. And who knows, one thing might lead to another. But if you really want change, you must learn to put yourself out there in the right rooms. It could be a hobbies, it could be the interest that you have. Take a look at where you want to be and what that type of individuals going to show up at. Put yourself around those environment and introduce and make yourself seen just showing up. And you'll be surprised by the type of conversations that you're having and the opportunity. Of course, is rather one you learn or you have something to offer. And when I showed up the event, I was expecting there to learn about his AI event. I was expected to go to learn about AI. But notice that what I had to offer was more than what the introduction to the course was showing up. And immediately one conversation led to another that I didn't even know. What I've been doing, I thought it was common knowledge, but I didn't know that, oh, it is valuable in the industry. And before it's an end, opportunity after opportunity, and you meet different individuals, and just by putting yourself at circles where you want to be. And another thing is resources. You can't mix things happen if you're showing up with other individual who doesn't have the resources. If you have the time and you lack the skills and the money to do a certain task, you must go to where skills and money is abundant, but people doesn't have time. Know your strength and show up to places with resources. It's as easy as that. It's the same idea of how, listen, I can give you an opportunity, but the opportunity might cost $200,000 to invest. It will return your money, but if you don't have the $200,000 to begin with, you can't get to the opportunity itself. So you must be at the right place with the right resource and understand what you have. You might have the skills, the other person might have the 200K. Then together, you put it together, hey, something's moving, you can make something happen. Understand and put yourself in the right room and put yourself in places where there's actual resources that can make things possible and not just talk. And yeah, I think putting yourself out there will be the cheapest and most affordable way to change your life overnight. And I'm talking about overnight. And social media, this is also another example of just putting yourself out there. I hope to help. Put yourself out there.